I see the Leader of the Opposition, they have the first 4 questions, so I thank you very much for taking it on board. My question is to Minister for Health and Wellbeing. Can the Minister update the House and my community as when the Hammill House Aged Care Facility located at the Port Pirie Regional Hospital will be accommodating the 18 residents, as was mentioned in the announcement from SA Health, which issued on the 24th of August in 2024, that the facility would be approved and that the capacity would be at 18. When will the occupancy be at the agreed level, and if not, why? With your leave, and that I'll explain a bit further with the leave of the House.
Leave is sought, leave granted.
Thank you. After lots of correspondence to the government, the department finally issued a media statement stating that the facility would be offered 18 places within the facility. However, only 2.5 years later, the occupancy rate is down to 7. And I understand there are some patients located in A ward of the hospital that are waiting for a bed. And my information is also that staff from Hammill House have to go to A ward in the hospital to wash these aged care patients.
Minister for Health.
Well, thank you very much, Speaker, and I thank the member for Stewart for his question. And I have sought to avail myself of the facts around Hammill House in the first few weeks of having the honour of serving in this portfolio. And perhaps if I could preface my comments that will be specifically about Hammill House with a few words about the importance of aged care, not just in metropolitan Adelaide, but the importance of aged care in regional parts of our state as well. And when I released the first month of ramping data after having taken on the portfolio, on that date we saw 371 people in hospital beds in South Australia who were waiting for an aged care bed. And I think that just speaks, Speaker, to the magnitude of the problem in front of us and the pressure that is brought to bear on our health system, not just in Adelaide, but in places like Port Pirie and right around the state, by a lack of access to aged care. Now, there is some good news on the horizon that people in this place, I'm sure, may have heard recently announced by the Federal Minister for Health, Mark Butler, about a commitment from the Albanese government to add an additional 5,000 new aged care beds each year. Will it be enough to deal with the pressures that we face here and that are faced interstate? No, but it is an incredibly big increase. And I've already had conversations with Minister Butler around making sure that that money comes online as soon as possible and that we get an indication of what our share in South Australia will be of those 5,000 beds. Now, in terms of Hammill House, this has been a long-standing issue, I understand, but my predecessor, Minister Picton, I think was working with the member for Stewart on it. I understand that there were some issues around staffing and infrastructure that were preventing the full 18 places in Hammill House being used. Now, 18 of course doesn't sound like a great many, and I can understand for Port Pirie it is, and being able to use all those 18 places and having them all available is obviously incredibly important for the region. So the update I have from York and Northern Local Health Network is that some good work has been done in terms of staffing that will enable the current capacity, which is only 8 of those 18, to now increase up to 12. And I understand the process of working through waiting lists and finding patients to fill those 4 additional positions available now has basically commenced. So hopefully we can see residents of your electorate member for Stewart soon take one of those additional places, 12 up from 8. I'm advised of some further work that we will need to do with the local health network there, again around infrastructure, to make sure it is fit for purpose to be able to then unlock the remaining 6 places to get up to the 18, which I understand was the commitment that we made to you. So I hope I can reassure the member that this is a priority for me, not just aged care more broadly, but specific issues like this where we do have capacity which is not currently all available to local residents. And I make my commitment to you to keep you up to date with our progress and trying to get all those remaining beds open.
Member for Waite.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. My question is to the Premier. Can the Premier update the House